Hey Emma, it's me. I am making a new video because my last one was about Christian, so I needed to have a little bit of a happier one up here. My hair is unwashed and greasy, so I have it back. But yeah, I wanted to make a new video, and I was actually telling this guy that messaged me on YouTube about our channel, so then I was like, oh, I should probably make a new video now that I think about it. I don't know if I told you, I watched, what's his name? Only When Provoked. He has like these videos about the Boston accent. You know how I love my Boston accent. The Boston boys. Yeah, it's cute. And he says retarded, and I'm like cracking up. Abby, every time anyone says retarded near me, she always looks at me and is like, no, it's retarded. If you're around Molly, I'm like, you can't do it. Don't try. But it's cute. Let's see. Today was the first new semester. Or not new semester, but like we have 6-week winter session out here. So I'm doing Intro to Psychology, which is fun times. So I spent $95 on this stupid ass book that I have to read all of that in 6 weeks. But I'm kind of excited. I'm a nerd. I like school, so. What else? See if Tim. I was telling Tim about how I think Steve went back with that girl while he was back home. But whatever, I'm not gonna care because we're not really dating. Anyway, this is like the worst video ever. Yeah, Roxanne just left, my roommate. She moved all her shit out, and I'm sad because our apartment's too much money for her, and LA is too expensive, and that sucks. I may have to move back to Boulder. I think I'd die, but such is life. I may have to move back in like June, so that kind of sucks, but whatever, such is life. I'll pray that I don't. But, you know, my parents can't help me as much as I probably need them to, especially with the economy being so shitty, so who knows where I'm gonna end up. But, I'm trying to dig out my little, oh, come on. Every single card but what I want to show you is coming out of my wallet. Ooh, what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Ow. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Okay. Okay, ready? I told you about this on the phone, but it's like beyond terrible. Look how... Oops. I'm terrible at filming. Look how terrible that is. Worst fake ID ever in the history of the world. But it like scans and black lights and everything, and they seemed to think it was legit when we tried to get in this club. But then they started doing this, which I guess if you take my real one, it's supposed to do that. And this does that. I mean, basically the real one, I can like do that. This one I think would break if I went any further than that. And then I'd cry because I spent way too much fucking money on that. I think it'll work at like somewhere. I don't know. I just want to get into Jonathan's show, which is on Saturday. I thought it was like 3 weeks from now, but it's on Saturday. So it's gonna be fun. I hope I can get in. It sucks not being 21 out here. Like a lot. But yeah, we went down to Alvarado Street, which is like a really shitty area, and I'm hoping that I'm not like incriminated because I showed that. on the thing. But yeah, these like Mexican guys come up and they're like, ID, like at your car, and you're like, yeah, you gotta park. And so we parked in some parking lot, and then we start walking, and the same guy that followed us like 5 blocks just to sell us an ID, and he takes us in the back of this porn shop, and he's like, yeah, I can get an ID for you. And he has 3 girls sitting there like waiting for our IDs for an hour in like Shitville, and all these like creepy guys kept coming up, and they're like, hey, what's up, and we're like, go away, you're creepy. I need a haircut. My bangs aren't even bangs anymore. I made this really cute video when I was back home in Colorado about I have like this box of memories, so I think I'm gonna like edit little parts into the next couple videos, because it was me going through my box of memories, and it took up like 40 minutes. And unless I want to have it like in installments, which who the fuck is gonna watch installments of my memory box? Like, no one. But anyway, I think I'm gonna put part of that in here now. So that's about all for now. Oh, Blake invited me to his hockey game like a half hour before it started out in like fucking Burbank. And then I texted him, I was like, well, I don't think I'll be there in time. And he's like, didn't ever text me back. I hate guys. I told Tim like a little bit ago, I was like, dude, I'm done looking for anyone that's worth my time. Just finished. Oh my god, okay, this video is not gonna have that piece in it that I was telling you about, because I have to tell you the story. This guy, I'm walking down the street. I look like Shrek. I had like my hood up like this. I'm like walking down the street with my dog. And he slams on his brakes and honks his horn. And like I'm on the sidewalk and I'm like, okay, weirdo. Like, and I keep walking, but then I saw it was a big blue truck, so I thought, oh, it's Taco coming down the street. You know, like he does every once in a while. And he like, just to check up on me and stuff, like make sure my apartment's still here. So he's like driving down the street, so I was like, oh, maybe it's Taco. So this guy drives down, so I kind of stopped and like let Tegan like walk around the grass in front of this apartment building. And this guy turns around, goes down the street, turns around, comes back, parks on the side of the street, and is like, hey. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, he gets out of his car, comes like pretty close. And of course I didn't have my cell phone or anything. I'm such a dumb shit. And he's like, hey, yeah, I see you like walking your dog over here like every night. I just wanted to stop and say hi. And I was like, okay, well, hi. And he's like, I'm Tony. And he's like, had to be like 40 something. It was fucking creepy. Like, and then he's like, oh, Tegan, because I told him, he's like, what's your dog's name? I'm like, Tegan. And he's like, oh, Tegan, you're so cute, just like your owner. And I was like, okay, I'm late for work, I gotta go. So then I went through the gate to this other apartment that wasn't mine, which was really awkward because this lady came out, and I was like, I hope you don't take too close a note of who your neighbors are, because I don't really live here, I'm just hiding. And then he like drove away, so he thinks I live in like the apartment 4 doors down, but like that doesn't help. Like he's still I'm never gonna walk the dog after dark again. It was like dusk. Like, what the fuck? I live in a nice area, but I live in the ghetto of the nice area. And it's like bullshit. But whatever. Alright, this is my video. It's not that exciting. I'll make another one soon, okay? Love you. This is kind of the whole reason I dug through this box. I put it in here when I kind of realized Tom and I weren't going to be a thing ever again. And I didn't want to be reminded of Boston, but now I'm reminded of Steve, so I don't know what to think of Boston now. If Steve turns out to be a jerk on top of everything, Boston owes me big time.